Yeah, first they don't really want us here, because they want to make a change with, like you said, the development.
Yeah.
But now, I guess over time, I guess they felt like, we can't get rid of these people, no matter what, it's gonna keep them coming back.
Yeah.
And I told my mom, to be honest, as I grown, I was like, yeah, I think we should stop. And she's like, no, we've been doing this forever. Like, you know what I'm talking about? It's like, what you want me to do?
We about to start.
You know what I'm talking about? So I
riding.
understand, bro, like she been selling food before, like I said, before I was born. She been a street vendor since she was a kid. She
That's her life. That's
yeah,
like her
that's
way
basic.
of life.
Yeah, that's her way of life. Yeah, because she was born in the countryside.
Okay. I got you.
So it's like, what she telling me now and teaching me as a kid, she's like, it's a walk in the park for me, son. I've been doing this since I was like 6, 7 years old. I've been helping like people out. And that's like, what, did your mom, which is my grandma, taught you how to cook and stuff? She's like, somewhat, but she learned it from people in general, like neighbors and stuff like that. They like, hey, come help me out for like some type of ceremony. And I paid you like, just say like $1 a day or whatnot. You know what I'm talking about? Like, she's like, okay, sound good. So she just go and help and just, remember the recipe and everything. And that was it, That's how she slowly started building herself up. And yeah, she just took off from there.
She was making, what would you call it, some kind of drink with in the first interview you did, you talked about your mom making some kind of drink when you were a kid.
Oh, she made well, first she was selling like chicken on sticks, and beef, and after a while she basically added on to her menu just basically the cream soda.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, the Tice cream soda, which is the red flavor and the green flavor. They got more flavor than that, but for some reason it's really that two flavors just stand out the most out of like I think like what 6, 7 different flavors.
Okay.
Oh man, bro, like it's pretty hard to explain. It's like, okay, as a child, all I recall was just growing up as a child. Well, I gotta wake up early in the morning, helping my mom out, and like most kids, I don't really want to do that. I want to sleep in and everything, right? But hey, I'll get yelled at like, hey, you better come help me. So yeah, I just help it through whatever, and packing food in the car, and all the lessons she taught me, building my self-esteem. Yeah, it's just, sorry, I just went blank because I know the camera rolling. I'm sorry.
Oh, good. Don't even try. Don't even try. Good.
Yeah.
Back in time, when you were a kid, you're packing the car. Were you out here in South Philly at that time?
Yeah, I was out here, like running around. Well, when I was younger in the 90s, right, the market was not at this location where it's at now.
Okay.
It's actually near the playground.
Okay.
Yeah. So during that time, it was about like, you could say 10 vendors at least or so, maybe 15 tops. And yeah, like I said, I used to help my mom set up everything up. Me and my brother, she used to make like skewered chicken on sticks with beef. So yeah, it's just repeat itself every day, basically over the week and slash weekdays, because we used to do like, well, basically it was just on the weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the first time when we met you, you were saying the police would try to shut it down, right? Like.
Yeah, basically, because I guess we didn't have no license to be here, to be honest, and we were still illegal. Like, we didn't have no permit, the food safe. So I guess they felt like we didn't have no permission from the park, so they just trying to like shut everything down. So, but that was pretty bad.
Do you have direct interactions with the police?
Well, when the cop come, I just walk off. As a child, they don't really like harass me, but like I witnessed how all the elderly vendors at that time, probably like in the 30s, 40s, getting arrested, get treated, like mistreated too. And, it pretty like made me kind of scared of the cop at that moment. Cause as a child, you don't really know what's really going on. You just know like, okay, these people just coming to the park, just cooking, and then, just having a good time at the park. And here come like the cops just trying to like, confiscate everything you got. Don't give you no explanation. Just say, hey, we arresting you. And you over here going to be in the back of the cop car clueless, like, what the heck I do? Like, I didn't rob or steal. I didn't do nothing like that. Like, I'm just sitting at the park, just try to make a way of life, peacefully too. Nah, like I said, like close friends and family that are actually vendors that time, it happened to them, and it still scarred me in a way, you know, because like I know like all the hard labor and time that my people went through out here at the market, and but at the same time it showed me that how strong we are, you know, like no matter how bad they didn't want us to be here in the first place, we still keep coming back, you know, still, you know, they could knock us down, we still stand up tall and look up high to the sky, you know. To be honest, we might be different like nationalities and everything, but we understand each other's struggles. That's the crazy part. You know, we could just, you know, barely understand each other, but somehow we come together and be like, okay, I guess we understand, like, I guess it's the way of life. Their way of life is similar to our way of life. So when they look at us, they're like, hey, that's basically what we do in our native country, you know? And we just like you guys. We came here with nothing and just tried to make nothing out of something. So I believe that's the reason why we got connected to like with Cambodia and Laos, you know, and like other nationalities like Thai, Singaporean, like, you know, different nationality wise. Like even now, like we have like over seven different nationality at the food market. Before it was only like maybe 2 or 3 out of like that 10 to maybe 12 vendors,
And
you
also
know.
Vietnamese vendors too, right?
Yeah.
So tell us
And
about-
Malaysian too. As a teenager, we're still doing the same thing. My mom, she was still making food. She was still part of like, you know, a part of the food vendor. Sometimes she take a little time off because she's still making food, but she put it like in stores and stuff, everything, you know, like supermarkets, you know, like she went through some type of training with the place, so they allowed her to put food in there after a while, you know. They're like, okay, she's satisfied with us, so. And when she wasn't doing that, she come to the lakes and, you know, try to make side money. Yeah, because she didn't speak English and, you know, she got a little health issue too, like with her back and everything. So it's like she can't really stand up too long. So that's why she never really did like 9 to 5 gig. She used to, but at the same time, it was hard for her. Like I said, because of health condition. Yeah, so she just, you know, stick to food vending because it's more her field, you know. She understands it and she's been doing it for over like 30, 40 years. My own spot, you could say 2018. Yeah, that's when my mom's like, you know what, why wouldn't you just branch off? Like, you know, like you've been doing this for a while. Like, even when I wasn't doing over here at the lakes, I was actually still food vending at like different ceremony, different like festivals, at the Cambodian festivals. I go to like the Cambodian temple in New Jersey. Sometimes I go to the one in Southwest, 61st Street. And yeah, I vended there like at least about 5, 6, 7 times, maybe a year, maybe 10 times a year at the temple itself. So I go to two different spots, like 2 different temples. So that's about like 20, 30 times, I guess, just rendering out there wise. That's before I start doing over here. I guess, well, I'm not really sure, to be honest. I just know that we just deal with our own in Southwest. But I'm not sure if they actually like, you know, communicate with each other or not. I don't got nothing to do with that. I don't know nothing about that part. Most likely they do though. Like, you know, they usually conversate and contact each other and know each other. But yeah, I'm not too sure about that part. Just waking up here, grabbing some chicken on a stick, right? After I'm done eating, grab some papaya salad, right? And just go fishing after that. As a kid, yeah, because sometimes, you know, like I don't help like the whole 9 hours, you know. I just help when I need to be helped. As a kid, you know, like I'm not standing at the grill cooking, you know, like I just help. Just say my mom be like, look, grab the papaya salad, bring it over here. Grab like 3 boxes. I'm like, okay, mom. Grab me some fish sauce, okay, mom. Grab 3 bags of ice, okay, mom. You need anything else? Come back in 30 minutes. I'm probably need some more help. Okay, mom. Then go fishing. See this area right here? We need to come swim over here. Yeah, to believe or not. People in the 80s and 90s are wired. Yes, we are. We just swim here, do backflip off of the platform right here, and yeah, we just have so much fun. Not just that, there used to be a swimming pool. See where we're vending at right now? When you go close to the soccer field, it used to be a swimming pool there. You used to go there all the time. All the time.
Is the pool still there?
No, they closed it down for some reason. I guess it's low on fun. Yeah, I'm not sure. Probably need to be renovated too. To be honest, I don't know what it's called. I just catch them and just frogs and like grasshoppers or stuff. Yeah, I just no. Just catch them and let it go. To be honest, it's like a landmark to me. You know, it's like it's a historical place to us. Like we've been here for 40 years. You know, it's like the best way to explain is like the Italian market to Italians. You know, like the ancestors been here for so long that they built that spot. They feel like their heart and soul is a part of that community. You know, like no matter, it could be like 100 years from now, 200 years from now. Their descendant can go back to that region and be like, look, your grandmother used to work at this shop. Matter of fact, she was the one that opened this shop. Not this modern day person that own the shop now. We probably sold it to this person, but the point is, it's the history of that. You know, the grandmother was there. You know, she put her time, sweat, you know, and tears, you know, into the business.
Like y'all's spirit kind of lives in these trees.
Exactly. It's like we bond with this park, you know. That's why, like I said, like it's hard to get rid of us because we've been here for so long. And then at the same time, we see so many different like nationalities come here too now. Like it makes us proud because like we was the first to actually set that, you know, the foundation to let people know like, hey, just come here too, you know. It's a really comfortable spot. It's welcome, you know. And like I said, it's a historical landmark to us. I believe that it's a lot of history here. Not just on our community, and just in general. This place is a really historical place. I believe like we should protect it, you know, and if we can try to modernize it, you know, as you know we can, but at the same time leave it as natural as we can too. You know, that's how I feel though. Like I said, the food is like we said, the food is always a part of the culture, right? No matter what part of the world you go to, right? To identify somebody is to try on their food. So one of the culturist things to do over here is to try the food. Like I said, so many different nationality food. And once you try, you can understand the ingredients, how their ancestors have been using these ingredients for maybe hundreds or even thousands of years. Like I might not be from, you know, Bangladesh, like you said you from, but when you try, like if I try the food, I'd be like, okay, I understand how your ancestor, you know, put the ingredients together. Like, and it's amazing how it tastes, you know, like it's their way of life, you know. Yeah. I got you. For an example, like this fast food place that I usually get a sandwich from sometime. It's like a fish sandwich. For some reason, right, it tastes like a fish patty Cambodian people make. But we don't deep fry it. They deep fry it, right? But like I said, just the taste. Once I try, like, oh my gosh, this is like Cambodian fish patty on a sandwich.
Right.
And it tastes amazing. I ain't gonna lie, I went back and grabbed some more. It was pretty good. Well, before, to be honest, I used to sell just snow cone, smoothie, and Cambodian banh mi. So like Cambodian style. Like it's similar to the Vietnamese style. It's not much of a difference, to be honest. It's similar. It's just maybe the way we make our pickle sauce and everything, like vinegar, whatever. Like it might taste a little bit different. Ingredients, yeah. We might like alter it a little bit different from, you know, from each other. It's just like
It's like the Dominican rice in Puerto Rico. Right.
exactly, and the Mexican rice. Well, me, I'm speaking for myself. I don't know about others. I get everything fresh from the store, like the wholesale place, for an example, like BJ's, wholesale, Aldi, ShopRite. Sometimes I stop by Acme. No, even the wholesale place at Southwest, the produce place, I stop by there sometime. And Jetro's, I just get there from there because, like, if I have a bigger land, I would try to, like, you know, grow my own products and stuff like that, like strawberry. But, I don't really have the land and everything to do that. Like, so I'm going to just go with, like, most people do, vendors, and just get everything fresh from the stores. It's going to, honestly, I think by then, it's going to be way more different. I know that for a fact. And by then, hopefully, I'm still going to be vending here, to be honest. Like, I don't know how the future holds, but yeah, I mean, when she get older, hopefully she stop by and let people know and be proud of me. Like, look, my dad been here way before I was born.
Right.
So I want to bring, you know, you guys and show you guys what my dad can do, you know, and like how he make his food. I don't want, you know, like, I want my daughter to be proud of me. That's why I'm doing this too. At first, I was gonna name the smoothie me as Tavia.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like Tavia Ice, like shaved ice. But then I was like, you know what? I don't want to like. What if she don't want to get involved? You know, I don't want to like force. You know how like somebody like some family member make it like open a business because they love the kid. They're like, oh look, we're gonna pass this business down to the kid. I understand that you got a lot of love for the kid, but what if the kid's not into that business? They don't want to go to that field, right? Just say, all right, they don't want to deal with restaurant. They would rather open like an electrician company. You get what I'm saying? Now, not the parents, you know, might feel upset, but at the same time, you gotta understand, like, hey, the kid, you gotta do what they gotta do. That's the same with my daughter. That's why I never really put a name on it. So but at the same time, I just, you know, bring her here to show her what daddy can do. She be going to Wawa, I'll be like, Daddy, I love their strawberry and banana. Like, what? Girl, Daddy make it way better and more natural. Not to disrespect Wawa. I love Wawa too. I go to Wawa half the time, right? But say you be trying to lose weight for like years, whatever. But like, bro, you ever, for an example, like you ever thought about like 3-day water fasting?
Not 3 days, but
No, I'm just saying for an example, right? Just help strengthen your body, your mind, right? And your soul. It makes you stronger, you know? And willingly too. And you can actually do it. It makes you a stronger person, right? So the guy's like, you know what? I never thought of that. Like, yeah, because he was complaining technically on the comment section. Like, yeah, I've been trying to lose weight for like 6-7 months, almost a year already. And then I was like, well, it depends on what you're eating too. You know, you eat like, you know, me, when I was young, it was kind of hard for me to lose weight because I eat a lot of rice. And it got a lot of glucose, yeah, carbs and sugar, so starch in general. But yeah, it bonds to your cell, you know. So that's why I always trying to tell people and break it down. Like, if you love eating rice, go with quinoa or wild rice. That's like the best two sorts to eat, and it's healthy for you too. It actually help heal your body.
you're giving health advice.
Yeah, I try to, you know, like I try to. That's the reason why I actually sell sea moss out here, you know, because I felt like a lot of stuff out there, they advertise it just to advertise it, right? But they hold no values. A lot of things, even medication, over-the-counter stuff, you know, and I felt like just because people stamp something, they believe it. I mean, especially medication and stuff like that. That's why it is. I'm not trying to like, you know, come at any, you know, organization or like that. I'm just saying like, I'm into health. That's why I'm trying to like explain to people like, you know, you might, you know, not eating right, so just trying to drink something right or intake something right here and there, you know, to help, you know, strengthen your body, give it more like minerals, and you know, to your body. That's what you need to you know, live longer. To be honest, first I wasn't getting no customers, cause they thought like, hey, this guy trying to make smoothie probably don't even taste good. Until this day, I still get like a few customers give me like, you know, the doubt, right? So I just give people, you know, free smoothie, like not like a whole cup, just like a little sample, probably like a 9-ounce cup. Give them a little sample, and the whole expression changed from their face expression to their attitude changed. They're like, oh my God, like this is amazing. I was like, I was trying to tell you, man, like you was not trying to hear it until you taste it. So that's how actually I started getting like die-hard customers, I guess some people call it, because they constantly coming back, and you know, I'm really grateful for that. And I love all my customers, like, cause they're cool, and they always tell me like crazy story from their like what they doing that day and stuff like that, and they crack me up, cause it's just funny to me. Yeah, have it's way more people coming, way more diverse, which is really great. I be telling people like, I be seeing so much diverse people here now. It's not just like when they hate Southeast Asian market, for an example, they think it's just a bunch of Asian. No. Yeah, no, that's not how it is. When you come here, you will see like a lot of like customer-wise, it's so diverse. People come here that don't even speak English, still come here. Cause I guess like I was speaking earlier, I guess they could feel like that the way of life of their motherland. When they come, they're like, oh snap, I kind of feel like home. But these people is not like my people, for an example. But I feel like home. I fit right in. You know, like to be honest, I even got like, for an example, like a lot of Mexican brother from Mexico, Peru, like Cuba and stuff. They come, they like for an example, like fruits and stuff you sell. They get excited, like, oh my God. And they start speaking their native tongue. I'm over there to try to eavesdrop, even though I don't understand what they're saying. They get excited, like, yeah, we eat that. So all I know is, okay, he got excited because he seen the fruit. I guess he haven't seen it in a while. And he like, oh snap, they got the fruit here in the market. So if we need, if anything, we can come get it here. You know, instead of going around the whole city looking for it, because not every fruits and food or vegetable is actually on the shelf. You know, like, so it's really hard. You know what I mean? Because sometimes like these food, you gotta really travel. Not like you could just get everything from ShopRite or just BJ Wholesale. No, especially like these type of Asian food, you gotta go to a certain places to get it half the time. Yeah, you can't get no boba pearls from Acme. If you can, let me know. I'll go buy some too. But until then, I doubt you can get it. That's a good example right there. That's why that's the thing I want. I want people to have that feeling when they come and they feel like home. And every time when I come across customers, like I come across a lot of first-time customers. And then when I heard that, I always ask about their experience and how they feel about the market. Like it's like me doing my own personal survey, right? You know, that's basically what it is. So yeah, they always give a lot of good feedback. They say, "Oh my God, it's so different. We never run into no type of market like this." So I was like, "Yeah, because you know we are the most differentest market out here. You know, we are like the most diverse too, like 7 different nationalities to 8 different nationalities too, just to serve food and everything." So I thought it was pretty crazy. And then like the customer love it, and you know I be giving them like drinks on the side because you know that's the first time here. I really want people to feel home when they come here. Not to feel like we trying to hang on to your money. No, that's not what it is. I want to bring out the same experience that I had growing up here, why I love this park, to the people, to the customers. That's the reason why I got involved. To show the legacy of like, look, you know, like my mom been here forever. I must well be a part of it. Like I said, if my kids don't want to be a part of it, that's fine, you know, like that's their choice, you know. But for me, I'm still try to be a part of this park. Even if I open the stores, whatever, I'm still come here, to be honest. It's just like I said, the experience, the feeling, you can't buy that with money, you know. It's just, you can just feel it when you come here, you know. Every morning, the fresh air, the charcoals blending in with the summer smell, like, feel like a poetry right there, like. Yeah, but yeah, it really is, like, it just feels different, man, like. Yeah, the skate park too, we got a lot of customers from the skate park. The skate park, they just come in, they're like, oh my God, we love the food, we love the market. It's easier for them. You know, like a lot of like people that go to the skate park, it's more easier for them because like, there's no store around here. Yeah. If you want to go to the store, it's about like 4 miles away, 3 miles away, you know, to be honest. Oh yeah, we do. We talk, conversate and stuff like that. At the same time, actually the market, they're supposed to be a part of the Southeast Asian market too, but I don't know what happened. I guess they'd rather just deal with their own. Because, you know, at first the Southeast Asia wasn't as big. We probably had like 50, 60 vendors, probably like 50 vendors at that time, 40 to 50. And then out of nowhere, it just went up to like 80, about like 70 to 80. So I guess they felt like it's too much, you know, work for them. So I think it's better off to in a way so they can set out their own, so they can bring in their side. So for me, for an example, they usually, the Mexican brothers, they usually be here on Sundays, right? And they be having soccers, and you be seeing people all over the place, not just like South America and North America. And we talking about brothers from Africa, like even from Caribbean, like Jamaica and stuff like that, like different region. Come here just to play soccer, bro. And it's just mind blowing to me. I'm like, wow, it shows you how much people really love soccer. Like, I'm not a huge soccer fan. I like it too, but they are like some diehard fan, like that. It is though, it is. No, thank you guys. I really, I enjoy it. At first I was really, really nervous and then I didn't know what to say. I felt like I might fumbles. But like, yeah, you guys make me feel more comfortable. You know, we start cracking jokes and everything. So that break the ice for me though, so yeah. No, not really. I just decided like hopefully the market, you know, is still gonna be there like 30, 40 years from now. And then once you guys got kids and grandkids, hopefully I want you to bring them here too, right? And you know, we just bust it up. Your grandkid with my grandkids, you know, play thumb war or something, you know. Grab some chicken on the stick, some papaya salad, some sticky rice with mango or something, you know, like just hang out, you know. Just have a good old-fashioned hangout.